Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite shadows right now, and that is going to be Shadow Rhyperior as well as Shadow Staraptor. We're going to also be using Annihilate alongside these two and having a little fun here. Go figure, my first game is going to be an electric type when I'm leading with a flyer. But with that said, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Able to TM away Frustration after that Team Rocket event, so now we actually have 3 moves that we can use here. I do have Earthquake, but I probably would recommend that you maybe want to go with Stone Edge. As you are doing quite a bit of damage already with your Mud Slap, Stone Edge will help you get coverage for those flying type Pokemon. Having Breaking Swipe is going to be what you want to run for sure, absolutely. And then Staraptor is going to be going with the standard moves, although you could still go with Brave Bird. I would probably recommend Fly so you do not lower your stats. As far as Annihilate, we are going to be going with Ice Punch. You always can go with Night Slash as well. With that said, if you do enjoy my videos or you want to support me, if you can give this one a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. Now let's have a little fun here. Alright, so Staraptor is actually going to completely shut down Trevenant here, as everything is resisted. But as you can see, it's still doing a lot of damage as Shadow Staraptor really can't take a hit. Really can't. Alright, winning that one there, looking good. Moving it on to the next one here. Another electric. What is this, guys? Oh, we already know what it is. Alright, so hard counter to the front of the back. We'll go ahead and back out of that one. Oh, we got a good lead. Uh-oh, what about it now? The people will say, well, is the algorithm real now? Yeah, gives you badly, 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 goodly, goodly, badly, 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 goodly. Alright, so we are up against this Cresselia here, calling a Grass Knot. Oh my goodness, that's actually really good for us here, as we are going to be fighting, and Moonblast would be super effective. So let's see what we have here. What's going on? Annihilate. What a cool design, right? Love the shiny. Alright, getting to the Shadow Ball again here. And do they want to let it go? They do. Fantastic. Let's get it here, folks. So we'll let this go here. We don't want to use our last shield. We actually survived that. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to farm us down. But Staraptor, come on. Oh, we're able to farm them down. And we have a lot of energy and health here. Bringing in a Registeel. Whoa. Let's go ahead and go for that close combat. You already know what it is. Letting it go, throwing in the Rhydon here because, you know, want to see what we can do. We already knew they were going to swap back into their Surfetch, so what's going to happen here is we're going to do super effective damage and go ahead and go for the Fly here. And we still have one shield. We're going to go ahead and shield this up. I think we're going to want to farm them down at this point. Pretty sure. Come on, we can do it. Let's go. Let's go. They have no more shield, so we're going to go ahead and hit that close combat and take the win with our Shadow Staraptor. Spice Sovereign for the win. Let's go. All right. What do we have next here? A Greninja. This is okay, I suppose. Hydro Cannon is going to do a whole hell of a lot, but we're going to go ahead and call that Night Slash here. They're not up to a Hydro Cannon yet. Going for that Night Slash. Very good, very good. And doesn't really matter if it's a Night Slash at this point. We're simply going to shield it up because it'll KO us here. Building up to 2 close combats, and they swapped into a Steelix. We're going to go for one of these here and then retreat into the Rhydon. See if we can farm them down. Unfortunately, they're going to be getting to a charge move. It's going to be Breaking Swipe. Does it lower my attack? No, we did not get the attack drop. Fan-freaking-tastic. Bringing back that Greninja, which we're going to be doing a ton of damage with this Breaking Swipe if they let it go, and they shield it up, and we lower their attack, but they're doing super effective, extra super effective, because we're Rock and Ground type. Now, let's talk about that really quick here, because I understand that's one of the things deterring people from actually using Rhydon and maybe even Rhyperior once in a while, even though it's actually pretty good in Master League. The weaknesses. But there's a lot less weaknesses roaming around in the Master League because you don't see grass, and the only water type you're going to be seeing too often is Kyogre. So you don't have to really worry about it too much, but it has way too many weaknesses. 4 times weak to grass, 4 times weak to water. Why do they do it so dirty? Ground and rock? Come on. What the hell is that? Okay, it's a good, I want to say good typing. It's really not. It can work, but it just gets screwed over in that regard, so I understand why people don't use it too much. All right, so we're going to be bringing in our Rhydon here to go up against this Charizard. Hitting me with a Blast Burn, it is resisted, but it's still doing a ton because we're Shadow, and Blast Burn just hits like a truck. If that was a Shadow Charizard, that would have break me down into the red. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. This really is fortunate. But hey, let's go for it. Rhydon. It was literally the first Pokemon design. Before Pikachu, before Bulbasaur, before Squirtle, Charmander, Caterpie, whatever. This was it. Awesome, awesome. Looks like substitute. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the Staraptor. They're shieldless. Yes, we were able to get that fly off, but what we want to do is actually just farm them down and come out of this with energy. Bringing in an Ampharos, so we're going to go ahead and just throw close combat so we can do some good damage to them and then swap into the Annihilate here. Brutal Swing is not super effective. Yes, we're Ghost, but the fighting neutralizes it, and Annihilate stats are actually very, very well rounded. That's why it's so meta, and that's why I was just blowing up when it first came out, because it is that good and it should get the recognition that it did get when it was released. Gonna have to say, I don't even know if I want to give them credit, but I guess so. Credit where credit's due. Good job on releasing Annihilate the way it is, Niantic. Alrighty, so they're going to be taking me out with that Poliwrath, immediately swapping into that Charizard, and I do believe they back out. Alright, let's keep it going. I had a blast with this team. Now, you're going to see my elo going down. Yeah, I went positive. I went 3-2, then 1-4, then 1-4, then 4-1. Okay? Yeah. There's really nothing you can do when you're just countered in the front, middle, and the back, really, honestly. All right, so we have a Registeel, or Regirock. They're shielding up. We're going to go ahead and shield up as well. We did lower our stats, but we were planning on shielding anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that here. Getting to the next close combat. I do believe they'll let this go, and they will survive here. Barely. Oh, my goodness. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I shield this up. No. Wow, I do. Do I farm them down? Oh, my goodness. Staraptor. 4 times defense drop. Going for the fly here. Up against that Charizard, they let it go. I swap after getting a little bit more energy, and they have a Glissopod in the back. Of course they do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Breaking Swipe here. Doing some good damage and lowering their attack. Now, here we go again. 4 times weak to water. Liquidation is going to one-shot me, even if I lower their attack by 4 stages. And we're Shadow, so that doesn't help. Bringing back Staraptor, as we do resist the Shadow Claw. We drop the attack. Don't think we're going to survive a liquidation here. They go X-Scissor, though, and we get to the dang fly. This is crazy. Let's go, Staraptor. They use their shield. We swap into Annihilate here. Things are getting a little bananas, but Annihilate can take it. This thing is a boss. All right? Even if this is a Blast Bird, it doesn't matter. That's cool, no problem. Cool story. Now we go for Ice Beam, or Ice Punch, and take the win here with the Annihilate. Not very effective to Glissopod, but it doesn't matter, it had 2 HP. Taking the win. Let's keep it going here. Next game, what are we going to see? Oh, a Greninja, after we put Annihilate up front. Okay, now, the reason why oh, you got a good lead. Yeah, after I swapped it in the front, and we got several flyers, which you're not going to be seeing. So yeah, we're looking at the good one here. Easy mode, supposedly. No, not really. All right, so we're getting a shield out of them. Great. We'll go ahead and shield up this as we're going to try to counter them down here. Come on, Annihilate. Let's go, buddy. Beautiful. Winning that lead there and have energy. They're bringing in a Virizion. Oh, this is a good thing. Really good thing, because we have Staraptor, which is going to be 4 times effective with flying, as it is going to be grass and flying, or fighting. All right, so they take me out with Leaf Blade. That clarifies that they do not have Stone Edge. Now 100% solidified in that, but we can pretty much say, yeah, probably. So they go for the Leaf Blade. We let it go, and they do have a Skeledirge. We're going to go ahead and throw Fly here, and it's time for Rhydon to have a little fun. Oh, yeah. It was my favorite. Staraptor is my thing. It's Spice Sovereign, but when Rhyperior Rhydon has a good situation going on for it, it's just, oh, look at that. Look at that. Ah, shoot, let's go. All right, love this thing. All right, next game, what do we have here? I do want to max this out one day, but I want to keep it in the Ultra League for a while. I should probably just make another one and max this thing out here. I personally want a level 100% Shadow, but I want a completely maxed out Rhydon. I don't want to evolve it to Rhyperior yet. We'll see. Anyways, we have a Poliwrath here. Annihilate's pretty good, so we'll be able to take whatever they throw at us, no problem. So Icy Wind, lowering my attack. We're going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball here. Obviously, Rhydon doesn't really want to go up against Poliwrath, although our Mud Slap is neutral and doing a decent amount. We'll be able to survive this attack here as well, no problem. Well, if they went for a Scold, looks like they're going Icy Wind, dropping my attack by 2 stages. Oh, it's this guy. All right, so they swap a lot. Okay, and very quickly, too, I'm going to have to say. So props to them for that. And I'm going to have to show them up a little bit. Look at that swap. Look at that immediate paying attention on their toes swap. Almost seemed like a bot swap, but we'll just chalk it up to somebody being very quick. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let this go. Disarming Voice. We're going to farm them down here. Come on. Oh, there, yeah, we're going to have to shield that. There's no way we can. So here's the plan. Farm them down. We still have all those Pokemon. We still have all our team. I'm going to go ahead and go for this. They can't take me out with a quick move. Right? Oh, buddy. Let's go. Now, Scorching Sands will one-shot right on, right? Annihilate has no health, so what are we gonna do? Bring it in and swap right on the nick of time. Dragon Claw, baby, let's go. So Scorching Sands, I would suspect they're gonna go for that right here. Take me out, and then we'll immediately go for the Ice Punch to take the win. Up against this Flygon here with our Annihilate. Let's go. Nice catch and nice swapping. Very fast. Good stuff. All right, next game. I don't think they did catch, actually. Just quick swapping. Oh, we have a Galarian Zapdos up against Annihilate. Okay, so not very effective counters on both ends here. I'm going to go ahead and throw Ice Punch as it's super effective. And there we go. Beautiful. Now, I am going to shield this up because I don't want to get one-shotted by a Brave Bird here. So that's exactly what they go for. Fantastic. And swapping into a Tapu Fini here. Now, Rhydon doesn't want anything to do with this thing. Annihilate doesn't really mind it too much. They have to get all the way up to that Moonblast, and they let the Shadow Ball go as well. So we're looking freaking amazing. We'll let this go just to surf. Looks like we're going to see them water gunning us down, but not before we get to an Ice Punch and potentially get a shield out of them here. Beautiful. Immediately swapping into the Staraptor to start farming up. Unfortunately, they do get to their charge move, but I anticipated this, so that's okay. They go straight for the Moonblast. That's what you want to do if you're about to go down and you have all that energy. And they have a Magnezone. They were trying to catch it on their Zapdos. Yeah, close combat, but I'm farming them all the way held down. Getting to the first one, getting to the next one, and we will be one-shotting this Steel Electric type with our Staraptor. Let's go, Spice Sovereign. Hell yeah, that was a satisfying win right there. Next game, we're going to be met with a double Annihilate. Let's go. Mirror match. Now, it's all going to be down to who has the higher attack and able to throw this. Now, maybe she had higher attack, but I just tapped it first. Oh, looks like I do. Okay. Yeah, didn't necessarily go with the most ideal IVs. Don't care, especially if you're going to see a lot of mirror matches with that specific Pokemon. You want higher attack to win the CMP just because of that. Alrighty, so they threw a Shadow Ball. We retreat into our Rhydon as they do bring in their Skeledirge here. And I'm thinking, you go ahead, you use that last shield. Go ahead. And they let it go. But guess what? Dun dun dun. Rhydon still takes the win. Are you serious? Amazing. Freaking amazing. So we bring in Annihilate here, and it's all been set up. It's done. They can't take me out with a Hydro Cannon. Sure, they can spam me here with it, but that's okay. We're going to be still looking good. Let's go ahead and threaten them with the shield here. I don't think they would want a shield up. Yeah, exactly. Letting it go. Very good, very good. And at this point, we'll let this go, and Staraptor is actually going to take control for us here. They immediately swap, Annihilate, Ice Punch. If they have that, that's going to be super effective. Shadow Ball's not very effective. Counter is kind of digging in, so that is something to worry about. All right. This is crazy. So they throw an Ice Punch, and I actually farmed them down. I swear they were going to be able to get to another one, but no. We're taking the win with this. The Spice Sovereign Staraptor Shadow. I couldn't believe it. Yet again, another great battle there. Next game met with a Gramble. This is a horrible lead for us here, and we don't necessarily have a counter, so I just swap into Rhyperior, and they bring in a damn Swampert. Of course they do. So countered in the front and in the middle. Okay, cool, cool. Let's see what we can do here. And I shield this up because we're about to get to another one and put on the pressure here. We want to get a shield, and then what we really want to happen is, all right, perfect. They shield this up. Great. So we bring in the Staraptor. I think that's what we bring in. I'm not 100% sure. Farm them down so we can come out of this with energy. They will be able to get to a charge move. No, we're going to go Annihilate. Okay, no, the reason why I go Annihilate is because I would be able to take a charge move better. So they swap into the Gramble. We have enough for a Shadow Ball. We'll go ahead and throw that. We KO them. Just about swap into the Staraptor to take them out with their 1 HP. And they have a Skeledirge in the back. So this is looking a little iffy, but we should still be able to pull this off here. Especially since they let that go with the Skeledirge. That fly just does so much damage. And as you can see, if you do have Brave Bird, you will be able to take a lot of people by surprise by one-shotting them, as they're probably expecting Fly and for it to not do as much as Brave Bird, right? So just a little food for thought. You can trick people. Anyways, there you have it, folks. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and take care.
So you're finally here! Fantastic!